Sideria said you know nothing, these are not the droids you are looking for, move along.
Tape is rolling, boys and girls. Okay, we got about a minute and a half. Tick tock, tick tock. Where's Spiff today?
Don't know.
And we really got to do something about this music.
I'm playing right now.
I know.
What's your problem?
I can barely hear it. That's the problem. And when you stop playing, the game music is going to come up at such a volume that I got to go adjust it because it's too loud over the air. It's a pain in the ass. And it's just not balanced right. That's what's wrong.
Not my fault. Not my fault.
But meanwhile, let's get back to those slippers. We'll talk about that on the air.
Oh my goodness. Do you want to see them? They look great.
All right. Getting ready to go live radio. Alrighty, quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you
don't have
to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news like nobody's business right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your listening and viewing entertainment and pleasure. Today, for the record, is Wednesday, February 15th, 2017. That means it's National Chocolate is on Sale Half-Price Day after Valentine's Day yesterday. So if you've got those chocolate cravings and you missed out...
Not just chocolate, but candy of any heart-shaped design, essentially.
Basically all chocolates. Anybody who had anything out there was, and of course, if you got dumped on Valentine's Day, you better go get that so you can drown your sorrows in chocolate as well.
Death by chocolate.
Death by chocolate. That's right. But meanwhile, welcome to the show today, everybody. Remember, test 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. And make sure those lips are working okay. If you want to join us, you can come on into Discord. Go to NBNN.info. Ooh, we got an update. Live stream. Anyway, come join us live here in Discord channel. Go to NBNN.info. Use the Discord app. Come on in and chat with us. And come join us. Talk about today's going-ons, what's in the news today, and just come join in the everyday shenanigans and going-ons that we do 5 days a week here.
Well, that, and if you have something to derail the train, as long as it's game-related or
yes, you have any announcements
in some way,
of course,
you're more than
things
welcome to do
going
so.
on. Now, did you catch that blurb down there? What was that? That was a port announcement, I know.
What are you talking about? The Tigers?
I just saw something flash up from Steam from Portalarium.
Oh no, I completely missed that. That might have been a patch. It might have been something else. Only one way to tell, and that's to
go look. So while we're doing that,
All right,
why
hold
don't we
on,
get
hold on,
the
hold on. Let's see.
lovely Justin over here to model those new flip-flops she was telling us about.
Oh, they're
before
not
the
flip
show.
flops.
I know
They look
that.
like swim shoes. So here's the.
But
new
I
kimono
thought it was
outfit.
pretty
Super
cool.
cute.
So
So if I change into the bikini outfit,
I thought it was a cool idea. So I wanted to see.
and then I put the shoes back on from the other outfit. Swim shoes.
that is funny.
That is
That
cute.
is
That is
funny.
really cute.
So your feet are now protected as you get into the water, and you
Protected
don't
on
have
the beach. Protected on
That's
the
right.
beach. No little shell accidents or anything like that. Yep.
He's
Swim
not going to
shoes.
cut your foot open on a pop top. Although I don't think anybody's had that happen in many, many years. But
Yeah, we discovered last night that they look like swim shoes, and we
That's-
couldn't stop
that's
giggling.
too funny. Yeah, that is good for a giggle. And of course, gotta love Rada over here. Rada's really decked out with the Asian garb there, and he's looking pretty spiffy.
Well, Rada is actually a Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it looks exactly like Raiden.
Well, he's looking awful spiffy. I tell you what. But anyway, let's go ahead and get down to business. Let's get down to business. Business.
Business.
Yeah, what do we got
Yeah.
here? Hold on. We got some action in chat early in the day here. So let me just flip on over there and take a look and see what folks are saying over there.
Well, they said morning. They said hi.
I
They
saw
said-
I saw Jimmy Buffett up there, so I was wondering. Okay, morning everybody.
Yeah,
Welcome,
and
welcome.
I'm not seeing any Portalarium real announcements on the Steam page right now. So for
Again, it was one of them blurbs that pops up in the corner and you never get a chance to get to it because they pop up and disappear so quick. So
yeah, it happens.
it happens. Feces occurs. We know. We know. I thought I muted that.
You ready for some stand-up corner finally?
We are ready for the stand-up corner. We've got
Are
it
you
up
positive?
on screen. Well, I'm only as positive as Whacked Out Wednesday gets around here, so.
Well, I mean, today is the day where we have no plans, so we don't know what the hell we're doing, which is normal for us.
We don't ever have any plans.
So today is Wednesday, February 15th, 2017, and this is the stand-up corner from Tuesday, Valentine's Day 2017, in Shroud of the Avatar. Don't forget, stand-up corner is where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down, may or may not be relevant to the task at hand, and then we get to interpret everything. So Bob the Builder,
Cult of Bob.
working on the floating platforms. He's trying to make sure that his head stays way up in the clouds. Fletch still lives. You're supposed to have a cue there.
Miss Q. Fletch.
Fletch. Okay, yeah. Working on the Kobold Merchant. Kevin Wells working on Sketchfab support and forums post and software troubleshooting and assassins.
Assassins.
Leo the sound guy working on a smattering of spells.
A smattering. Just a smattering.
Just a smattering.
Anything like a schmear?
No.
Well, thank you, Justin. You're absolutely right. That is nothing like a schmear.
Which I could
Would you
go
say
for
it's-
right now, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. Any time of the day.
Would you say it's a plethora? Would you say it's a plethora?
No.
How many?
Come
3,
on.
4, 5? That's not a plethora.
Say it.
Say it.
Sideria said it's a sweater.
Oh.
Ooh.
See, Siderius knows what I'm talking about here.
All right, move it on.
The almighty Gix Vargach working on Matt Ying, the rig animations.
Where is he?
And
He
Cobalt
was here just a
Gun
few
animations.
minutes ago, causing
Well,
trouble.
He did announce his arrival by summoning a dragon and killing Blood Omen. So
Yes.
So he's working on all those things, but no butt slap emote? Just asking.
Hey, did you see what all the butt slaps at the telethon did to the server?
Completely crashed it.
I mean, it dragged down. I actually had time to read the chat log. That's how slowed down it was. Especially the butt slamping.
The slamping, yes. But if we actually had an emote, I feel like that would not have been an issue.
Well, like we were talking about yesterday, we need a bar for emotes and stuff so that you can just drag them over and go click, 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 click.
I wholeheartedly agree, because 3/4 of the emotes I have, I very rarely use. I find that it's the same 6, 8, 10 that I'm using every day.
I've set up custom hotkeys for some things. I've set up third-party program that triggers those, but those are technically illegal now.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if those are illegal.
It's a macro.
He's exploiting
That's a mighty fine line.
I know that,
Yeah.
but that's why I did the air quotes. Technically illegal. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The exploiting
Come on,
of the
gotta
emotes
stick it to the
is
man.
a
Gotta stick it to
super
the
serious
man.
problem. I feel like we need to get control of that immediately.
Yeah, we love the guys and girls down there at the offices, and we like to poke fun at them. Of course, that's what the whole show's about, just having a good time.
What I love is that List is being pickpocketed right now.
Oh.
Oh dear.
on the set, List is being pickpocketed. So, Mr. Flame Blaster was caught pickpocketing.
Yeah, and he's running off down the street. Oh, I see Schneider just pulled his sword out. He's on the hunt. Look out!
He just missed him.
Yeah.
He's by the recall scrolls.
He needs to buy some quickly so he can escape.
Hey, look, and Mom's joining us on the set as well. Welcome, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Great interview Saturday morning. If you missed it, go to the Wake Up New Britannia website and check that out in their SoundCloud.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, thanks Justin.
Howdy.
Then, I think that's the first time I've heard your voice.
Probably.
Yes.
Maybe not.
I just saw her come up on set and sit down. I didn't realize she was actually going to say something in the chat.
She hangs out in the
I
channel
know,
all the time.
I know.
It's
But very rarely do we see her bless us on set, so.
Yes.
I'm sneaky.
Stalking.
Moving
Stalker.
right along.
So
Peer
Reed,
pressure.
yeah, that's right. Reed was working on musical instruments placed as decorations and giant trees.
Giant trees.
This is awfully silly. Is the harp in game yet?
Yeah, harp spinning game is one of the first
Okay.
instruments that came out. Why?
Well, it's one of the ones that I've never actually touched.
That's
Just because
You
I
probably
don't
heard
have one.
somebody play it early on, and it sounded like a cat screeching as it
Oh,
went
yeah, and I
through.
probably
Yeah, it
and
was
we said,
fairly
no, we're never going to play
terrible.
that. That's
Yeah.
right.
yeah.
We don't want to play that. So we stuck with loops.
Yeah.
Same thing with the flute. The flute doesn't really sound right, and I don't think I've heard but maybe one person who's figured out how to get the flute to sound pretty good.
Pretty fluty.
Pretty fluty, that's right. Yeah,
Jack plays the flute.
he knows how to rub that flute.
Okay. He knows how to put it right up to his mouth and gently
And
blow on
gently blow on it.
it. Gently blow across it. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Oh dear.
So Scotty, in the office for his 2 days a week,
Scotty Jones.
working on the Kabbalist symbols.
For his 2 days a week.
Yeah, he's only in the office 2 days a week until his book is finished being edited and revised and
Oh.
sent off to the publisher. So
Laz,
Yes.
you talked about that yesterday.
We talked
Yeah,
about
but
it actually
Laz
not
doesn't know.
on the air. So
You
that-
talked about it on the air. I heard
on the
it.
air.
I
On
don't
the air.
remember talking about the book on the air.
Wait, where's the bubble sound effects?
Yeah.
What is it exactly? Is it dot bubbles?
There's bubble.
It's medicine.
There's a Street Fighter match going on
That's
in the
right.
water.
Oh,
It's not. It's
you
not.
tell
dot
you tell
bubbles.
him, Merc. It's medicine. That's right.
Gotta lay off the peyote.
That too.
Yeah. Then over in design, Brandon working on the creature prefab setups. Seawolf.
Seawolf.
if you guys are missing this drama in the corner, then you are missing the show.
Oh no, we're watching it, but the people aren't seeing it up on screen right now because we're doing a stand-up.
Yeah. Then.
That's why they got to come visit on set or be in
I
Discord to
know.
catch all the fun stuff.
They have to see the shenanigans for themselves. And otherwise they're going to completely miss the shenanigans that actually occurs on the set. So Seawolf is working on the map kickoff for Serpent Spine Mines and Bugs.
Bug.
So I wonder if that means that they're going to actually move Serpent Spine Mines
To the mine.
up against the mountains where it's supposed to be, instead of in the middle of a grasslands. Maybe.
I'm all about
Maybe.
new mines.
Maybe.
Yeah, because who's ever heard of a mine that's not a strip mine in the middle of a grassland? So Dan Brennan
Diamond Mine.
working on he's working on Bob support.
Bob support.
See, he's
Bob
trying to
needs
hold him up
Support.
and because you have to remember, Bob is trying to float in the clouds and he's trying to stay up there, so he has to have some support of some sort.
Oh, I was going to ask if Bob's support was Fireball, but that was a different question, I guess. His Goldschlager?
Well,
Well, maybe it is also Fireball.
yes, there we go. I thought it was Goldschlager, though.
Yeah, it was Goldschlager.
Yes, okay. Just
Yeah.
checking. It's name your
And-
developers booze. There's a game we have to we have to play around here. Match the booze to the developer.
So
Moving.
Matt likes Guinness and a shot of something.
Yeah, you're disqualified. You drink too much with them down at the office.
I don't know. I haven't been down there in weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Your bribery.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Kroll interactions. Fire Lotus working on NPC journals and Lum support.
Lum support.
Sanyo working on map kickoff for Serpent Spine Mines and Siege Catapults and Upper Fortis spawns.
Spawns.
Yep. Hold on. Keel hauled.
Oh.
Then Lum the Mad. Oh my. Working on conversation pagination. So eventually our NPC dialogue will actually have pages. Yay!
Pages.
And dynamic difficulty indicators. We can't elaborate on that because that's release 39 information.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't know. No clue. Never read it.
Nope.
Sorcerer Steve
Haven't
working
seen it.
out at the Rune Ruins
Ruins.
as he works on perimeter polish. Perimeter polish. See, what happened is he didn't get the proper permits before he was setting everything up, and he has to go polish those permits.
Either that or he's been hanging out with Laz too long.
That too. And traps. Travis working on the minecart madness.
Minecart madness. That's right.
And because he wants to make sure that everybody gets seasick as their or motion sickness from riding along on the carts inside of what's this new dungeon called?
I want to play Indiana
Crawl?
Jones and get my bow and arrow out and start shooting at guys in the other mine carts. And
Yeah, you know what? I want the Goonies version.
the Goonies version was fun, but
I want the Goonies version for some odd reason.
You know, I like the
Because
fighting
you have to
and
remember
the
that
mine carts.
because I also want the inclusion of the water slide aspect to where it goes against the breakable wall at the end to actually force yourself out into the pirate ship. I don't know.
Things that make you go.
Maybe we could mix the two, so that way we can actually have the best of both worlds.
Well, we might as well throw in a little Pirates of the Caribbean, and it's a small world while you're at it. I mean,
Hey, wishful thinking, man. Wishful thinking.
hey, you never know. You know, I've seen crazier stuff happen by just mentioning it around here. So
Well, there's a reason it is called feature creep.
that's right.
Okay, so over in tech, we had Bobby working on testing and bugs.
Bug.
Eric working on siege updates and NPC points of interest. Wizard Smoke. He's passing it along over straight to Laz. Well, let's see. I'm trying to figure out what song I'm going to play next. Okay, then after that, he's working on the CS tools and magic movers. So eventually we'll be able to move things within a scene. The Deathbringer one and only working on bugs
Bug.
and combat support and animation support. Burning Toad.
The burn.
Still scratching the itch that can't be found as he works on magic movers and bugs and builds.
Bug.
Taslo working on offline mode support and accounting and security updates. Over in QA, we had Eric working on forums insanity tests and regression testing.
He's just regressing into that sanity over and over and over.
Yeah, then we had Serafina working on
Looks like she's joining him for the ride.
sanity testing and regression tests. Yep. This song sounds way too similar to the last one, even though they're completely different. Our useless overhead group, we had the Dippy Bird working on meetings and cache server and poisons. Gorn.
Working on that general business.
In his red Speedo. Barrick working on reports and telethon plan and meetings and spotlight.
That light out
Touch.
of my eyes. Too bright.
Get it out of my eyes.
No, I'm
Stop
not going to
looking.
tell you anything.
Uh-oh. Someone lost connection to the show.
Uh-oh.
Did the radio go down? Radio down? I don't know.
Not that I know of.
Bug report it.
Bug.
Then after that, Lord British, Hutch was working on map bugs.
Bug.
And asset polish.
And what happened?
water fences and meetings. Lord British, entering your Jiras and general business.
Business. More
Chaos
business.
working on the store database automation and offers and decorations.
And make you an offer you can't refuse.
Yes. Then after that, last but not least, Darkstar working on the map kickoff for Serpent's Spine Mines and Jira in meetings and the Q2 schedule.
Q2 schedule. Yeah, can you
Q2
believe we're halfway through Q1 already?
You know what? The real question becomes, when are we going to launch? Are we going to launch in Q3?
That's a big question on everybody's mind. Now, again, Fast and Furious, lots of stuff coming down the pipe. But don't see any storyline right there in that
Nope.
that stand-up. So it makes me wonder. I haven't seen storyline in a couple of days, probably about a week or so. So are they telling us that they're moving on to some other things because they've got storyline down pat, or are they getting some other I's dotted and T's crossed so that they can get onto storyline once all the,
Well, you also have to remember, I mean, these guys also do multiple things in a day, and
yes,
some of the things they're actually working on aren't included in their stand-up notes.
Yeah.
And just because we have seen the and posts, and sometimes those are a little bit repetitious.
And even aside from that, you'll see day by day that they just switch tasks from one thing to the other. Aside from handling multiple tasks together. That's right.
The thing about that is that actually provides a good break at times for people to actually recharge that mental energy as they switch tasks and start working on something else. Sometimes that actually triggers a thought about what they were working on previously and allows them to actually do a little bit more work.
True.
And we also know that some of these guys actually take their work home with them as well.
And we know some of them stay longer than others. We know there's some people are first in, last out. Some people, of course, work from like Gina. Gina works all the way up in Alaska. She telecommutes daily. So does who is it? Taslow telecommutes from Europe.
Taslow, I think, is now in Paris as a semi-permanent resident of Paris. And not Paris, Texas, by the way. This is Paris, France.
Yes.
I know. It's like, who wants to go there?
It's
like,
not
seriously.
Not many people knew there was a Paris, Texas, I'm sure.
I was going to tell you guys, I don't know if you know, but Paris, France was actually named after Paris, Texas. It's a little known fact.
A little known fact, yes.
So, funny story there. I went to Ireland and ran across a restaurant called Paris, Texas.
Are you serious? That's funny.
I tried to stop in there, but they were closed at the time.
Did they serve barbecue or anything?
Well, they were closed, so I couldn't go in, and I couldn't hang out. Yeah, and it wasn't in Dublin. I think it was in Kilkenny. I think.
Oh my God!
I think that's where I saw it. Yeah. And then one of our Irish fans is going to come on and say, "Yeah, I knew that restaurant. They closed down like 10 years ago."
Oh, too funny.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Leon, look at the circus we got going on over here. We got simultaneous synchronized belly dancing, juggling, and bad music.
You cannot open carry your gun there. What?
What's this?
Then they should take the Texas off that.
I know.
Where did that come from?
I can't open... Well, Discord.
Oh, one place I wasn't looking. And then... Yes.
Wait, what's the question?
No, I was looking at the meme above that. Damn. Tongue-tied today. All right, moving right along. Thex, are you here with us? I know I heard you earlier.
I am.
Wanted to touch on, of course, it's not over yet. While we did have the telethon this past Friday and continuance in Pack Slayer on Saturday, the GoFundMe for Doug's Chemo Relief Fund is still open, I believe, till this Friday. And this Friday...
This Sunday. Yeah, we're just going to close it down at the end of the week.
Okay. And the other auction is happening when? You want to tell everybody about this other auction that's coming up of all those items?
Yep. Yeah, tentatively, I'm planning on starting the Iron Maiden Holdings auction next Monday. We're going to do 7 days worth of auctions, so we stagger it out. We just finished yesterday moving 3,000 pounds of Iron Maiden goodies from his bank to the warehouse where we're separating all this good stuff out. And we'll start having some postings available starting next week. I'll do an official announcement on the forums once I get my act together.
Very nice.
And,
very nice.
And are all of the participants going to be emailed about the auctions, what's going to happen on each day? And just that way they know that they're the only ones that can actually bid on those items?
Yeah, so what we're going to do is I have a big, massive spreadsheet that I'm going to break out into days, and then we'll email the folks that are eligible to participate in the auction that list so they can kind of see what's coming up and when, so they can make their plans for being on there, getting their bids in, because there is a ton of stuff.
Thex, get with me after the show if you need it, but I have a handy little macro that you can plug right into your spreadsheet that if you click the button, it will automatically do the email for you.
Macros.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Get with me after the show. We'll talk.
Especially when it works in Excel.
It does. It works.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Google Sheets.
Google Sheets? Not quite.
Yeah, so we're keeping, because we're literally, I just transferred all the developer auction money to Doug this morning and posted that on the forums so people could see that. We're literally like just $1,000 away from my $25,000 goal, so I figure let's leave it open till the end of the week and let's see if we can limp over the finish line. Couldn't hurt.
Absolutely.
Because Thex really wants to shave his head. And
Yeah,
you know what? You have to go for the full thing. You also have to shave your eyebrows.
Oh, well, that's a given, man.
Okay, I just have to make sure. And when are you doing the 5 mile run?
That is going to happen probably this weekend. I'm just waiting on some more pieces from eBay to come in.
Okay.
So once the
did you get the coconut bra in yet?
I do have coconuts.
Okay, so you got the coconut bra, and what about the short kilt? Not the long kilt, the short kilt.
Yeah, the kilt is coming. The Viking helmet with golden blonde braids.
Oh, geez, this is gonna be funny.
The fairy wings, the purple fairy wings, is also coming. So it's going to be quite a get.
Let's picture this. Thex is going to have on a Viking helmet with blonde braids, you said?
Yes, just like the
blonde
Swedish
braids,
princess.
Purple fairy wings on his back, coconut bra.
Clapping coconuts.
Clapping coconuts while wearing a short kilt.
Yeah, with a purple and blue kilt.
I'd have loaned you my short kilt, but I feel like it would have been a little cheeky.
A little drafty.
Yeah,
Little
just a
cheeky.
titch.
Oh, man, a man's got to breathe when he's running.
Oh, it'd have been breathing.
Oh,
Don't you worry
would have
about
been
that.
breathing. That's right.
You would have had a full breeze going on.
Yeah, you better believe that. But
yeah, so we're going to be wrapping this thing up. I think within 2 weeks. Starting next week. There'll be a week of auctions, and then we'll have the week of closing it all up. And I think we'll have a nice, tidy little sum for Iron Maiden when it's all said and done. So it's exciting.
Very nice.
The homeward stretch is here.
That is excellent. I, for one, want to thank you so much for taking this initiative in hand and enabling us to help him. This is an amazing and fantastic thing you've done.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm glad to help. And again, I couldn't have done any of this without the community backing us up. I could have sat there with an empty GoFundMe page, but people picked it up and they ran with it. They talked about it. They shared it on their social media. Laz and Jack talked about it daily. Justin decorated the telethon lot with Clipsy, and it's just been a group.
Now, I don't know if this is a wide no. I'm sure it's probably not, but for just informational purposes, and we got a laugh out of this when we found out about it. And this happens, so hope I'm not going to offend anybody with it. But we know that many husbands have bought many accounts without their spouse's permission, and initially we found out that his wife didn't understand how much he actually had invested in this game, and eventually through the grapevine, she actually got a link, because this was shared so often, to the chemo relief fund. So it got around the grapevine so much that
it landed on her Facebook page,
and it landed on his wife's Facebook page. At which point she went, "Oh, Doug." But nonetheless, so that happened, and I got a very quick email from Doug saying, "Please clean up the GoFundMe a little bit." So luckily I was able to get on there within about 10 minutes of her getting it, and I think it's all good. And well, it's all good that, of course, the community came together for the cause, but It just goes to show how widespread that was, that it came all the way around full circle right back to the missus. And of course, not necessarily the intended purposes, but just a funny story, noteworthy for everybody to get a good laugh out of a bad situation out there.
It's like a gamut telethon that made it all the
There's-
way there.
There's probably a whole bunch of us in that boat on that stinky creek with him. I'm just saying.
Yeah, most people's significant others have
I
no
don't
clue
have that
what has
problem.
actually.
And
I told him I was on the same. Yep, I told him I was on the same boat.
Yeah.
Jack
about
and
that
I have
add-on store.
agreed that we keep all of our assets separate in our relationship, so neither of us has that problem. Jack's sitting there going, huh?
Don't know what you're talking about.
On the rebroadcast, I will claim no knowledge.
No knowledge.
Exactly.
But
No clue what you're talking about.
moving
I've
right
never visited the add-on store in my life.
No, never been there.
Me neither.
One little quick
I
piece
don't
of
have any
interesting
multiple accounts.
information here that we moved all of Iron Maiden's stuff yesterday. There's 3,000 pounds worth of stuff in the bank, and he was just stopped dead on the overland map, right? Because you can't even move and you're trying to carry that much. And we had Night Fury come and lend us a hand, and that guy, with all of his buffs and his belt of the Ox, can carry over 3,000 pounds in recall.
And
That's
recall.
impressive.
Ooh, that is impressive.
Insane.
A Deco Diva needs his skills.
A Deco
Need the
Diva
belt.
needs that belt.
Yeah,
That's
you
right. Need that belt, need that ring. Now, I've seen some interesting things. I saw a stream the other day, and this was it was amazing. They could not kill this guy to save their life. Apparently, he had so much of a buff on that every piece of damage just filled his health back up, and basically, the people around him were beating on him and draining themselves silly while he stood there. I mean, it was almost like this guy was invulnerable.
Was it one of the new rings, one of the new artifacts that he might have had on him?
Oh, I saw it just in passing for a few minutes. I'll have to go back and.
I would guess he probably had the Lich Ring on, and he was using Death Shield that transfers a portion of your hits to life.
That's what I was thinking. I need to get me one of those rings. Go troll hunting. Go dragon hunting. Yeah, I have a funny feeling that it may not work the same way against the dragon. Maybe it does, but
I do wonder if there's some nerfage coming down the pipe on these relics because, carrying.
Well, I think they're going to definitely tweak those artifacts, especially as they get the feedback. But that guy carrying 3,000 pounds, if it's only supposed to do 3 times what you can carry, that guy already had some insane strength, anyways. And he also did other buffs. So
yeah, he was casting torpor. He was casting strength. It took him about 5 minutes to get set up with all of his buffs, and then he popped the ring on, and he was good to go.
Do you know if he was also using the obsidian potion of encumbrance, the one where you can carry 25% more?
Probably one of those in the mix as well. So
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I could not figure it out how he got to 3,000 without those type of things.
But the point of what I was trying to make there is, with all the additions, the new stuff, the way they're working and everything, I'm noticing that things are coming together. It's actually possible to get a combination of things to make it feasible to wander around in the world and not get beat up too much. But of course, you got to get beat up to get out and, of course, find that stuff in the first place.
Yeah, like Justin said, if she wanted to, have an outfit put together that was purely for decoing, that she could have all these buffs and equipment on that can make her carry a metric shit ton, then, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
You would just have to be in the properly color coordinated.
Well,
always.
And then she pulls out the happy wings.
Well, you always want to make sure she's got the happy wings on before you
Well,
initiate
you always want to make sure
conversations.
that she's happy, because otherwise you can't make lots of fun jokes at her and have her text you her playlist beforehand.
Uh-huh.
I have the happy wings on today.
Yes,
See?
she does.
I know. The real question is, do you have the squee wings on yet?
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, my.
Oh, my.
But what's Jack going to do to
my.
make her squee?
I don't know.
Inquiring minds want to
Oh,
know.
I'm so scared.
Did you say squee?
Yes. Squee.
Pineapple?
Pineapple. Pineapple.
Going a little bit too far there.
Pineapple.
Jack knows how to bring the thunder.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Jack knows how to get his name.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. There goes the dynamite.
Jack knows how to get himself in a lot of trouble real easy.
Oh, absolutely. There's no problems
On
there.
the show the other day, did anybody else hear the beeping of the backhoe as he was digging the hole deeper? Or was that just
Yeah,
me
I'll
that
tell
heard
you.
it?
Yeah. Thank you, Oxnell. For the sale. For the purchase.
And the entire time I was laughing too.
Yeah, just watching him take that shovel and dig his grave deeper and deeper and deeper.
It's okay. At least he dug it for me. I didn't have to dig the
All
hole.
she
I
had,
just
all
had
she
to
had to
leave the
do was
body.
gust him into the hole. That's right.
Hey. I'm aware of that. I'm aware. I have no problems.
Shroud of the Avatar politics. I love
Wait
it.
till the next time we run, Laz. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. Did I forget to heal you? My bad.
Did we forget to invite him? What?
Hey, I'm up to $22,000 or 22,000 wood pulp or wood scrap that I need to convert to pulp.
You
So
better
it's
get
going to be
working.
a while before I get out there.
'Cause I got a guy. Take care of
Hey,
that for you.
you know what? There, I'll think about it, but I'm kind of liking the fact that I've got one guy at 95 milling and another one at 89.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the milling.
I'm going to have two GM millers.
Why? Well, what's the sense?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no point.
Is,
No clue
Speaking of,
what's going to happen, but eventually they're going to do something
3
to the
points
crafting.
away from alchemy. 3 points.
Yeah, speaking of crafting craziness, I got a message yesterday from somebody in the forums who wants to buy 1 million raw cottons from me.
Oh my God.
I thought you said it was 500,000.
Yeah, 500,000 with a second purchase order to come after that.
Nice.
If I accept the first one, but I don't even know how that's possible.
You need to get farming, man. Get farming.
Did that have a timeline? Cause
Yeah,
No,
right.
he made a note. He's like, I know this is going to take a long time, and but I got to make the decision if I want to work for this guy for the next year or not. To make 1 million. But yeah.
Well,
yeah.
if you need to borrow a couple
sharing.
greenhouses, I have some on this lot.
Yeah,
I've got a
maybe.
couple set I can probably set you up with permissions for. You get 2 more that way. So, share the wealth.
Yeah, it just depends on the amount of time I want to spend farming each day too. Yeah. So.
Hey,
you may have to hire some of that out, sir.
That's what I was going to say. Get out there and talk to those
Arkenshire
other
and Markham
farmers.
Farms.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. Maybe I could.
And
make a
wait, hold on.
request.
I believe we
yourself a
actually have the
co-op.
sound effect for you.
Yeah, Arkenshire and
Somewhere.
Markham Farms Cooperative. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be down with that. There'd be plenty of love to go around. Because at my rates, it would be about 6 million gold if you paid in gold for it. And if but he's like, I'll pay gold or cash, and I'm like, I don't even know how to set that up to cash. I don't know what the conversion is at the moment.
Yep, and I have to go find the sound effect.
Awesome.
There you go. That's the sound effect just for you.
But if you do the math, at
Should be in the soundboard,
I can
It
do
is
like
in the soundboard.
25,000 cottons per week. So just do the math on how long that's going to take to do 1 million.
You can do more than 25,000 cotton a week.
If I have more property and more seeds and more time.
Yeah. It's a timing issue. You need like 10 accounts. One just harvesting water.
But I'm not standing on my lot handing out cloaks. I'm
one
farming.
guy behind you watering.
Yeah, well, just think if they do add that bulk farming, the bulk planting, bulk watering, then it's golden.
Bulk water gathering.
All supposedly coming. This is
Yep.
what we have
This is-
In
heard.
release,
I'd pay some good money
473.
in the
That's
add-on
right,
store
0.5.
for a sprinkler system. Just saying.
Yeah, whatever the price is, I'll pay for it.
But yeah, it is coming. But again, let's get to release, and then we can worry about all the fluff after that. Fluff. Yeah, I haven't had a fluffernutter sandwich in a long time.
I've never
my
had
God.
one. So
I tell you, when I was in basic training at Lackland Air Force Base, one of my buddies, as a joke, sent me the extra huge jar of fluff. And it's like, what the hell am I going to do with this in basic training? Now, Sergeant gave me like 10 minutes to go down and chow on as much as I can get rid of before... Yeah. Haven't had any since then.
I've never
Those
liked
are
marshmallow.
fluffernutter.
Anyway, moving right along. About that time of the day, get the boys and girls updated on this, right?
no, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Your clock's wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about. My clock's never wrong. I mean, because what time of day is it?
It's time for the Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, Jack.
What is the community calendar?
Oh, I don't know. It's a place where you can go to find out what's going on all over New Britannia.
Oh, are you referring to that thing on NBNN.info?
That's the one.
This is the easiest skit ever. It's rife with cheese. It is Swiss. It's got so many holes in it. Okay, so community calendar is
That was lame.
posted on nbnn.info. It is a Google calendar that has aggregated a bunch of other public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar. So if you have a Google calendar that is public, that has your guild, alliance, whatever events related to Shroud of the Avatar, and you would like it to be included in and on the Shroud of the Avatar community calendar hosted by NBNN, you can always contact Laz for more information. Today is the day after Singles Unappreciation Day.
National All Chocolate is Half Price Sale Day.
And it is all chocolate is half price today. February 15th. Don't forget, VIP tickets for SodaCon Austin are still available for SodaCon in October. And that 3 tickets remaining, and that includes the extra special tour of Portalarium hosted by none other than Lord British. If you know that you're definitely not going to be able to come to Austin in October, but you'd still like the extra special cloak, you can get one by making a donation on sodaconaustin.org.
There are only 1,000 of these being made available on the store.
Early bird tickets are still available through April 1st. After that, the price will increase. I know. I don't know why they would do that. Today at noon, 3, 6, and midnight around the clock, there are 2 idiots that don't know what they're doing, had no plan for today's show, and somehow made it through most of it.
I don't know.
With things to talk about on a show called Lunch with Laz and Jack.
The real show about nothing.
Oh.
Yep. And someone finally got the WRFB back into the calendar.
WRFB is back on the calendar. That is right.
Today
Slight
at
oversight
4.
by the administrator. Damn him.
I know.
Fire that guy.
He needs a girl.
That's right.
Oh, really?
Got a girl for that.
Today at 4 on Avatars Radio, there is a rebroadcast of the Legion of Myth with Max Dale and Elgarian Dakali. At 7 p.m., the EVL Virtue League PvP tournament.
With the proper PvP-ness.
is kicking off. Don't forget there's multiple tiers based off of your PvP experience. That begins promptly at 7. Yes. At 7 p.m., you need to tune in your ether amplifiers to the 70s at 7.
Wow, man.
And keep it there through 8 o'clock, so that way your ear holes can be gently massaged by none other than Eclipse Maiden.
Oh, he's gonna try it again. Oh my God! Here he goes.
No. That's all I was gonna say.
Okay, because I was gonna make the sound of the backhoe backing up, but okay.
Part un. That's all I was gonna do. That's all I was gonna do. Now your show tomorrow, we're gonna be talking about Justin.
That's right.
Oh God.
Oh man, then we can start the backhoe.
Now, while you're listening to DJ Eclipse Maiden on WRFB,
in game, you need to make it out to Striker Sparhawk's happy hour, which is occurring at some pub somewhere. I have no idea where. At 10 p.m.
Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
What are you talking about?
Boy.
You can always
do it now.
tune in
Go
to
ahead.
WRFB for the record room. And that's our community calendar for this February 15th in Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar. Well, you can go spend Sparhawk's gold.
There
Killing
you go.
me, Smalls. You're killing me.
You actually wanted me to do that part today? Because, I mean, you've missed every other cue today. So, yeah.
Oh.
He's missed half a dozen cues today.
Calling you out just right on the air.
He won't let me live it down since he missed that cue on Friday's telethon, you know. And there's been a bitch fest ever since. I love you, baby. I love you.
Sideria said, I love the back and forth when Justin shows up on the show.
That's right.
Ha ha ha.
That's right.
Everybody enjoys the back and forth when Justin's here.
That's right.
Oh, dear.
Put him.
What?
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
That's
the real
right.
question is, when is she going to squee?
Yeah, well, she ain't squealing for you, pal.
Oh, she's going to squee.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
She is...
But
So
meanwhile, moving right along.
She is going to squee for a few hours.
NBNN is proud sponsors of SodaCon Austin 2017. Got any questions? Need any more information about SodaCon? Go to sodaconaustin.org, or you can give me a shout out and I can point you in the right direction, tell you who to contact and what you need if you need some information. Come on, turn off. Turn off. And then let's see.
You're having problems clicking on the little eyeball?
Yeah, the eyeball just wasn't working for me today. I don't know why. Don't know why.
Let me know when you're ready for the sponsors, because
I'm not ready for the sponsors.
Here, let me reset mine again just for you, okay?
Yeah. See, the problem is with the sponsors like that, you still got to do 3, 2, 1. Otherwise, there's no time.
You know what? You're going to screw the timing up anyway. So.
Yeah, you know that. So don't even bother.
I'm just going to sit here and laugh as the timing gets completely
great
screwed
stuff
up.
Going on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Of course, you can catch replays of our show, and of course, you got DJ Justin and DJ Eclipse Maiden, the Deco Divas, on Wednesday and Thursday, respectively. Our newest supporter, Grimy Traders Auction House. If you want to start an auction and put your stuff out there for a bid for the highest bidder to buy, go to grimytraders.com. It's free to list, it's free to sign up, it's free to sell. It is a buyer's premium. Official sponsors of NBNN, the Auchenshire Markham Farms, wholesale cotton reagents, vegetables, ale, and more. They need to go on Shark Tank to raise some funds to put out that purchase order for $1 million cotton. That's what they need to do. Otherwise, you can go see them out at Shroud Marketplace for bulk purchases in real world cash if you don't want to do it in game gold. Our home guild over the Britannia Mining Company want you to come on down the Market Road in Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region right near the Exeter Mines, for your mining and shopping convenience. our good friend Jacob White over at sodamap.com. Sodamap is truth. And if you need to get around, you should go get yourself a copy of Soda Navigator, the mini GPS on-screen map for Shroud. Soda Map. Our good friend Ben over at relicsbyrild.com. Relics by Rild for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. You need t-shirts, you need hats, you need patches, you need hoodies, you need shot glasses. Relics by Rild's got you covered. And if you want to save some money on all that swag, use the promo code NBNN when you check out relicsbyrild.com. And you'll save just a little bit on all that licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. And last but not least, our friends over at Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. Check. Tell the good boys and girls about the marketplace, please.
Yes, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. That's right. Each store is a different player who is offered to sell you his items. Shroud Marketplace provides that listing for everybody else to see, including the latest vendor who is Murda's Merchant, who is offering you up for sale his Royal Edelberry seed. So that way you can...
up his berries.
He's offering up his berries.
And his seeds.
So that way you can make the royal dye. And don't forget that is as soon as you use that dye, it replenishes the seed. Or Cynic's Legio Gaming bringing you the gold ingots, onyx diamonds, greenhouses, other things. Or any of the other 35 plus players who have opened up shop on Shroud Marketplace, including the Auchenshire and Markham Farms, with all of your cotton needs.
Maybe.
Maybe. Depends on how much time he spends filling that one order for half
the
a
next
million
2
cotton.
years.
It's all good.
It's all.
Son of a gun.
That's right.
You thought I was going to say son of a didn't you?
It's right. And don't forget, Shroud Marketplace is also the host of the Airy Funds auctions. And as long as you contribute $100 to the Doug's GoFundMe, you can participate in those auctions. Exclusive items straight from Doug's accounts, which have all been pillaged. Yay!
What a little help.
Shroud Marketplace. Accounts all the way to services. You too can list your service. So if you wanted to sell your cheese sign writing service on Shroud Marketplace.
Cheesy writing.
That's right. You could be just like Wolfdom or Soda Design Services, Scrota's music service thing, where $5 gets you anything you want.
That's right.
Anything you want.
Or Weddings and More by Laz.
That's right.
Where-
Weddings and
what-
More by Laz, where you can get this fine NBNN, and I love this bumper bumper sticker. I love this shit.
Bumper shit?
Yeah,
bumper shit? Bumper shit.
See that bumper shit, right? That's what it'll be after you put it on the back of your car for a little while. But or you can get your NBNN embroidered hats there or on nbnn.info. But of course, if you're looking to get hitched, need to buy a place to live, need to rent a lot, come see me and we can get you all hooked up and set up. Weddings and More by Laz.
So Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Don't forget, all of the vendors are different players, so they are the ones holding on to the items, and Shroud Marketplace is just offering that service for them to list those items.
That's right.
Yay!
Yay!
And that means it's time for us to talk about the most important people around here. And that's you guys.
Love
Thank you for
guys.
watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on the Ether Amplifier at Radio Free Britannia, WRFB.
WRFB. Gotta find.
We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. If you guys weren't around, it would just be me and Laz sitting around shooting the shit all day long.
It would
and
be just
it would
me and
be
you sitting here talking to ourselves. Like,
nowhere near as entertaining. And don't forget, join us in Discord. That is where half the fun actually takes place, because we've got all kinds of silly stuff.
Join us
going
on the lot as well. You can see we got
yes,
people
you can hang out with
doing
us in
stuff.
game as well.
And the more the merrier, and you never know just when the next dragon or troll's gonna appear out of nowhere for y'all to have fun with up here.
Before the show, after the show, if it's going to kill Blood Omen or not while he's standing AFK, it's all good.
I don't know. Did we talk to the community organizers and find out why we don't have an empty fighting lot across the street anymore? Get rid of
I don't know.
monstrosity.
We would have to talk to that guy and see if he'd be willing to open up his lot.
I know.
I mean, you act like our lots aren't full of random crap. It's just obstacles to run around, so we can
at least
say our lots.
Our lot gives you obstacles. That's just an eyesore. But that's just don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Don't talk about Deco in front of the Deco Divas.
I was going to say, does this lot not fit to the Deco Diva standard?
Oh no, Justin does not approve of my Deco.
She doesn't. She doesn't approve of my sausage NBNN.
Yeah, well, that was a mutual thing.
To each his own.
Boys will be boys. That's right. You just leave our sausage. No, never mind. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, you just said that live on the radio. Yeah, you did.
You can go play with my sausage all you want, Justin.
I was going to tell her to leave our sausage alone, but you know.
But he said that. He said it.
I have to pull the tobacco out. I mean, it's like.
Alrighty, folks, we got to go ahead and wrap it up and get out of here for today.
On that note,
thanks for joining us, everybody. We love you guys. We love this shit, and we will be back tomorrow on Thursday with more here on NBNN. So stay tuned for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, hijinks, and shenanigans from right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow. I love this shit, I tell you. That's just too funny.
Your lot is a hot mess.
Justin.
That's just too.
You are going to squeeze so hard.
You're scaring me.
Oh, trust me, I know to squeeze hard.
Oh, God.
Your neighbors are going to know how hard you squeezed it.
I'm so scared.
Be afraid. You're going to enjoy it.